What's going on, guys? Welcome to Soniq Sounds, and today I want to talk about how to create music on your iPad. I'm using the app Beatmaker 3 to create the song that I will be working on. And what I really love doing with this app is create some ideas, a 4-bar loop, bring it into Logic Pro, and then polish it up in a full complete DAW. I just started playing around with it, and I was able to make 2 complete songs within a couple days. It's really good for creating ideas that are not in your studio environment, so you have a little more creativity working towards it, and you can bring them into your studio, put them in your DAW, and make a full song out of it. So let's jump into it. Once you open the app, this is the first thing that you will see. I'm going to create a new session, and as soon as you create a session, you see this pad view. Now, there are multiple different views here in the app. There's the pad view, then you have the sampler view, then you have your traditional timeline view, and then you have the mixer view. Now, let's go to the pad view, and if you want to load soundtracks in here, you basically go here, go to the hamburger menu on the top, and you'll see a bunch of different options for loading banks, samples, and plugins. I'm going to go to banks, and I'm going to load up a hip hop kit. So let's go here and hit load at the bottom. This took me a while to get, but this is basically how you load up a kit. Let's play it and see what it sounds like. I like it. So let's go and create a pattern. My BPM is set right here at 90. I can also tap the tempo in. And what I can also do is double click here and type the tempo in. You have your swing right here and how you want your swing to sync. So let's go and create a 2-bar loop right here. And we will enable this loop button and hit record. And then we will go to our drum machine and start recording a simple pattern. And what's amazing is it's already quantized. So if you go to your timeline view, you can already see, go to the song here, and you will see that this is what it's recorded. If you're old school and you want to punch it in, just zoom in, and then you can also do your programming right here. We can do that a little bit. Let's do it. All right, so now we have a loop. We are going to go back to our song, and we will go and create a track. And you can either create a new sound bank, a new audio track, or a new auxiliary track. I'm not going to go into the mixing in this particular tutorial. We're just going to try to get a nice 4-bar loop. So let's go to a new bank, and then we will go to this menu, go on the hamburger menu at the top, and see what kind of banks are available to us. Now there is a synth organ. Now, a lot of these come with the download as well, and there are a few free kits that are available. So let's go to this organ, load the bank, and you can see that it's laid out the whole organ in a keyboard format right here with the key starting at C. If you don't want that, just go here and you can play it as a regular keyboard. I'm going to go play it in the keyboard mode. You can do a bunch of different things. For example, you can zoom in and out. You can also do scales and chords if you would like to do that. Glissando, you have your sustain on and off, your velocity. So I'm just going to play some simple chords, 2 chords. I'm going to play A minor and G. So let's record that. All right, so that is now recorded. Perfect, and it should be quantized because everything you record in this app is quantized, and you can change those settings into the settings menu. What I'm going to do is go to the song again, and I'm going to create another instrument. Now, what's really great is you can bring in a third-party instrument. So if you create a new bank and you go to plugins here, you can open up audio units, and I have Rolly. So what I'm going to be able to do is use their melody or drums. I'm going to just open the melody patch. load plugin, and then I will go here, and here you will see all the Rolly plugins that I have. I'm gonna go and see if I can find a nice bass from this Pharrell pack that I bought. I'm gonna go here, and doesn't look like this is loaded. All right, I'm gonna try and lay a bass line down. All right, I recorded the bass line, but I think it was in a lower octave. So what I'm gonna do is go hit the selection tool right here, and then I'm gonna choose the move tool. I know I started at the C, so I'm just gonna bring it to C2 right here, and let's play it. Perfect. Let's say I don't like the drums and I wanna bring in some of my own drum sounds. I'm just gonna go to song and I'm gonna mute this. I'm gonna create a new track and a new bank, and let's go right here where we are gonna be able to load samples. Now, if you go here, you're able to either load samples or record something in from a third-party audio unit on your iPad. What I'm gonna do is just go browse for some samples. I've already brought in some samples from some of my sample packs into my iCloud, and then I brought it into the import folder into Beatmaker 3. So here you can go through all of your drums. You can preview them. What I'm gonna do is just write kick here and find a kick sound. I like this kick, so you're just gonna drag it over. Let's go and load up a snare. So I'm gonna choose the second pad, go here, hit browse, and here I'm gonna put snare. Right there. Now we have a snare. We'll do the same thing and load up just one hi-hat for the sake of keeping the tutorial small. Browse. We will do hat. All right, so now we have a kick, snare, and a hat. So let's go and record a pattern. Now, as you can see, I was playing a bit off, not as good on a keyboard. So I can always go in and adjust everything. I'm gonna go and take some of these hi-hats and fix them. I think that's what's really throwing everything off. And this right here. What's another cool thing is if you go here, you have your velocity, roll, wheels, scale, and chords part. I really love this feature because let's say you're playing a hi-hat, you can just choose whatever time signature you want right here and you can do that roll. So let's hear it. So let's do some of that. All right, so now we have a simple pattern right here. Let's go and change the tempo up a little bit to see what it sounds like. All right, just click on it and drag it. Let's go 99, see what this sounds like. A bit too fast, and go maybe 95. So that was a quick and simple beat on Beatmaker 3. There's too many things you can do with this that I did not even touch. You can bring in your samples, you can sample audio, you can play different audio units, you can download third-party audio units, you can mix and master right on this app. For my purposes, I still like Logic Pro. I'm going to be using this for just creating some ideas, bringing them in Logic, and editing them. If you have any questions or if you know any cool tricks and tips about using Beatmaker 3, let me know in the comments below. And as usual, I'll see you at the next one. Let me know if you want to see more Beatmaker 3 videos on iPad or any other topics you want me to discuss.